Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? I just want to start off and say that I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much. Oh my gosh. I've been away for a while. I think it's been about 3 months now. And let me just say that it has been probably the longest 3 months of my life. Probably the longest 3 months. I'll go into like brief explanation of where I've been and why it was out of my control. But I just want to say that I'm glad to be back. Yes, I am back. I may start off kind of slow as far as like resuming content, but I plan to get back into the full swing of things very, very soon. So, anyway, I think it's been since December since I last was doing anything. Like maybe my last upload was in December. Probably the last time I was live. No, actually, I think it was the beginning of January. Yeah, it was the very beginning of January, like the first week, I think. So, a little rundown as to why I've been MIA for so long. In early December, I got laid off from my job. All of us employees at my hospital did. Every employee was forced to find a new job. And I was able to like sustain myself for about a month, but then after a month, I still hadn't found a new job. And long story short, I had to move away from my hometown because I could no longer afford where I was living because I had no income coming in. And it was a very immediate move I had to do. I felt like I had to flee, honestly. But I ended up finding a job in a new city. I'm in the DFW area, so I found a new job down here. I left in January from my hometown, January 8th to be exact. And I had been living like in a hotel for my new job because it was in a new city. So I've been living in a hotel all the way until February like 25th. And then naturally, I didn't have like any of my stuff because I had to move so fast. So I barely had any of my belongings with me. I only had probably 10% of what I owned max still in my possession. So I couldn't game, I couldn't stream, I couldn't do anything content related because I didn't have it with me. For the whole time since I had been gone, my computer had been sitting like in the back seat of my car, like on the floor. Because I didn't trust it like to leave it anywhere else. I wanted it with me, and so yeah, it's just been traveling with me every time I go somewhere, up until February 25th. But like I said, I found a new place to stay in DFW, closer to my new job, and I am finally like settling back into what I consider a normal life for me, if that makes sense. Like, I no longer feel like I'm on my toes and that I'm stressed about everything because for the past 2 months, I have been in a constant state of stress and just unease. So I'm finally learning what it feels like to be calm. So I started a new job in a new city, like I said, and I'm really loving this job actually. I'm still a nurse and I think I'm really gonna like this job. I've been off of training for like a couple weeks now, and of course there were some days that I was like, what is my life right now? Like, what is this shift? But if you're a nurse, like, that's to be expected at some point, and it just happened within my first 2 weeks of being on my own, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, but I did. I think I'm gonna really like this job. I'm actually eager to learn more. I used to learn stuff because I had to, which as you should, but I wasn't excited to learn it, but like I'm actually excited to learn it. So anyway, I think I'm gonna really like the job. I've already made like a few friends and I've been able to get along with mostly everyone that I've come into contact recently, like other employees. I think like I have high hopes for it actually. So another thing I want to bring up, because it is that time of year, next month is my birthday. Actually, I don't know how I feel about my birthday yet. I don't know if I'm excited or not. I'm not sure because life has just been so crazy lately. It's been hard for me to focus on the future. I've been in such a state of survival mode So the fact that it is already almost my birthday is very freaky to me. But I am entering my 30s, y'all. I'm about to turn 30. Can y'all tell me what it's like? What can I expect? My back already hurts, so I know that. But like, what else? I'm kidding. What can I expect for my 30s? I hear that your 30s is supposed to be what you thought your 20s would be, if that makes sense. I don't know. But anyway, I am excited. I want to see what it's like to be 30. I'm leaving a decade, entering another one, so guess we'll see what it's like out here. 30 for the rest of 2026. I almost said 2025. That's how bad it is. For the rest of 2026, I do have minimally high hopes. I don't know why I said it like that. Mostly because I don't want to say I have super high hopes, because if something happens, then I'm going to be disappointed. But I think this year has a lot of potential. Like, I don't know who else is going, but I'm going to the BTS concert in August. I'm actually excited about that because, do you remember when they were supposed to have their world tour, like back in the year of COVID, and then COVID happened and they canceled everything? So I was heartbroken, and then the fact that they announced their tour, I was like, oh, I gotta go. And then me and my friend were able to get tickets to one of the August dates, and so we are thrilled. I'm thrilled because this was supposed to happen like 5 years ago. So I'm excited. That is something to look forward to this year. I've got to plan my outfit. That is something that is kind of fun to think about. What am I gonna wear? I've never been to a concert, you guys. I've never been to a concert. I know, shocking, but that's just my introversion, okay? But I've never been to a concert. And then by it being a K-pop concert, like I gotta look good, right? Like I have to look like on point. I have to. There's like a different expectation from what I understand. There's a different expectation when you go to a K-pop concert. Like you gotta look good. So I don't know. I could be over exaggerating, but I do want to think about that. Even though that's like however many months from now, August. If anyone has been following my shop, okay. So some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I have a shop on Etsy. Oh, my cat's trying to jump up on me. I have an Etsy shop, and I have like my own website. I have put those in like vacation mode since I had to like promptly move back in January, because I honestly could not make items and I had nowhere to sell my items from. Everything was just in limbo. So like, and I couldn't even afford to keep in either of my shops open. So I had to put them on pause, but I do hope within like the next month or so, I can get those reopened. It's just that like I have most of my supplies and a lot of my shipping materials, but I don't have any desks. Like I don't have any desks to actually, like a workspace to actually make my products, you guys. So I'm trying to save money so I can get like the bare bones of my office back, so that way I can actually open the shop back up, because I really do miss that as well. Like I miss my resin, I miss making keychains, and like there's some other things I have to get to. Like I don't even have a label maker like to make the shipping labels anymore. Like I don't have a printer either, like a basic printer. So there are so many things that I took for granted that I had that I don't have right now that I'm gonna have to save up for. So hopefully within the next month or so, I can get this shop back open on both sites, so that way I can sell to you guys if you find something interesting. Like and even if you don't find anything interesting, I just want to make stuff again. I miss arts and crafts, but fingers crossed soon we can get that going again. That's like the biggest update, you guys, like the biggest that I have, or biggest updates, plural. I do want to say that streams and videos will be returning soon. I'm going to say within the next week of this video being uploaded. I'm going to say that as kind of a safety net. I actually plan to be back sooner than a week, but just in case like I oversleep or something by the time this goes live, this video, I'm going to give myself a week, okay? So I hope to see you guys soon. If you guys follow me on any social media, oh, and if you follow me on YouTube, like in the community feature, I'll post updates there too. Oh, and Twitch. Twitch now allows non-partners and non-affiliates to make stories now, I think. So I will post it on there if I go live, or I anticipate going live that day. Follow me on those platforms. I'll post when I'm going live, hopefully this week. I kind of fingers crossed that low key when this video comes out, I'll be live the same day, but just in case I oversleep, within a week, okay? But I'm so happy to be back, you guys. I'm so excited to see y'all. I can breathe now, okay? I can breathe. But I will see y'all in the next video. Next video, I'll probably go ahead and do something scary. I mean, why not? Even though I said I wasn't gonna do anything scary, but you know what? I deserve it, all right? I deserve it. So I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time of the day it is for you. And I will see y'all then, okay? Bye.